This is the next episode of my XR Weekly News. We are in week 29, 2026, right? And it's crazy hot here again. We have a huge heat wave here over Germany. I don't know how it's in the States, but here it's crazy. Like, it's not even cooling down at night. You cannot even leave the windows open. And you know, in Germany we have the situation with the air conditioner. So we don't have air conditioner. I mean, I have 2 mobile air conditioners now, but they can't really cool it down much. And it's crazy, yeah? It's so crazy. Like I try to move as less as possible, and yeah, just sit there, and it's even standing here and talking to you now in the camera with all the lights here. This is freaking insane. Yeah, it's getting hot, very hot. So I really hope it will cool down. But however, I'm really still enthusiastic. I mean, summer is always a problem for VR. I know this since over 10 years because I'm doing that over 10 years now, and I know how it works. And yeah, whatever. Everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Let's have some fun with the XR Weekly News and let's go.
VoodooDE.
So, and as you can see, I'm not at home. I had to switch pretty quickly to another place because I had some appointments and so on. And I'm very sorry, I only have a laptop here. It's ultra hot here. It's ultra hot, and the laptop, the cooler is like blowing extremely loud. So I'm not sure if I can filter it out. So if there's some noise, I'm really sorry about this, but I still want to show you the news, of course. Yeah. So guys, there is discussion about privacy, about the Meta glasses. You already know that here in the European Union, especially in Germany, data privacy is on top level. Yeah, so they pretty hate all the smart glasses here, and but I think it's different in the States. At least I see much more people there with the Ray-Ban glasses or so, and they're discussing internally how they handle this always on AI, or they call it super sensing. And so the glasses are able to record pictures every few seconds and also permanently record audio to support the user proactive during the day. And yeah, that sounds perhaps interesting. I don't know, but and then there's another question, the flashing LED. Yeah, there's a flashing LED. This is the camera. On the other side, you can see it here. There's a flashing LED, and they talk about the fact if they permanently want to put that LED on, so people see that there is something happening. But they also think about just leaving it off because this is only for AI. People cannot see what's recorded. Yeah, no anyone could see that, only the AI. But yeah, this is a big question, of course, yeah, to permanently record something. Would I use that? It depends on how useful it is. So sometimes I must say I forget a lot of things, and I remember, wait, that was 3 hours ago. I saw a advertising about an event. What was that again? And then you could ask the AI and they tell it to you. Yeah. So this would be useful. But on the other side, all the privacy things, and yeah, the glasses see everything. Yeah. It's a tricky thing. Okay, and I already made a separate video about this, so pretty quickly. So Meta CTO Andrew Bosworth, he said that Meta didn't abandon VR again, and they are still developing many next-gen headsets. Yeah, for example, yeah, there will be a Quest 4, there will be a Phoenix headset, and whatever. Yeah, also smart glasses as well, of course, and he also said that we should wait for an announcement at Meta Connect in September. So they will announce something or tease something. Perhaps there will be a small tease about the Quest 4. We don't know, but it's also likely that they show the Phoenix headset, because the Quest will, everybody says at the end of 2027 it will be released. And yeah, that's a long time to wait, right? So we will see. Like, I will definitely report in a video about the Meta Connect. I'm not sure if I will be there. I don't think I will be there, but I will report about this anyway. So I'm really looking forward to that. Hellsplit Arena, a very famous VR game, you know, will get another update and mod support for Quest. So yeah, this is a hack and slash title, you know, and in this update 1.3, they will bring a sandbox mode, which is pretty cool. And they also bring mod support for MetaQuest version. And the main reason is, yeah, a bad reason, because this is the end of development of Hellsplit Arena, because they also suffer under the current VR situation, and they just don't have the resources and so on to continue the development of Hellsplit Arena. But so this will be the last update, right? And you have mod support, so you can do your own updates or whatever, right? And now they have a new focus. They focus on the game. I think I showed it to you last week, right? Hellsplit Labyrinth. They focus on that, and also Cute and Dead. So they are still there. They are still developing things, but this is the end of development of Hellsplit Arena. Yeah, and an even more famous game, Forefront, got a new update, and you can check it out. It's version 4.0.153. This is a new version, and we have a new map there. So yeah, you know, this is a 32-player VR shooter, like a copy of Battlefield, a good copy of Battlefield. And now they have a desert conquest map, Mojave, I don't know how you spell that. And they also have a Marshall 6 revolver. With interactive reloading mechanics and things. And also we now have the body drag mechanics. So like you know from Battlefield, when you revive a teammate, you can drag him over the battlefield, and now you can do that in Forefront as well. That's cool, right? And then for the PC VR users, we have some graphic updates. For example, yeah, like dust or something like flies through the air. And also they confirmed that the PlayStation VR2 version is still in work. Yeah, so yeah, there's still something incoming from Forefront. And if you didn't play it, sometimes I do some shorts. Yeah, so I'm pretty bad in this kind of games, in multiplayer games at all, because the reason is, yeah, I'm doing YouTube and I show thousands of games, and I can't just focus on one game. So of course, everybody else that plays that the whole day is better than me. That's fact. But I don't care. I still have fun with that. So yeah, check out Forefront. Wow, guys, this could be really interesting. So, StarRupture comes for Quest 3. There's no mention about a PC version, PC VR version, or a PlayStation VR 2 version. I don't know. They just talk about the Quest 3. And the developer of Green Hell VR in Kuvo Games, they bring this open world base building game to MetaQuest. But what I wonder is, like, this game has the Unreal Engine 5, and even strong PCs, they can struggle with this game, right? So we have to wait how the Quest version looks. I mean, they have to reduce the graphics a lot, I think, because yeah, it needs a lot of performance. But I hope it will not be too ugly. So unfortunately, we don't have a release date yet for this port, but I will definitely show it on my channel when it's out. So I think the release of Steam Frame is not a long time to wait. I'm pretty sure, because and there's a lot of things happening. We saw the shipments of the ships that arrived in the States with controllers, with the headsets. There's a tons of equipment arriving at Valve and at the warehouses and so on. And also now Brad Lynch, he found a new SteamVR beta version where you have a cool user interface and so on. And also that you can check that out. We have this Great on Frame category, the new shop page, and there you find games like like older games like Portal 2, Yeah, pistol whip, aperture lab, hand lab, the lab. I mean, this is nothing special. Let's be honest. This is just old games that that we can play. So I hope there's some unexpected things like Half-Life Alyx 2 or Half-Life 3. I don't think so, but there is still a tiny bit of hope. We will see. But all in all, I don't think that Steam Frame will bring VR to mass market. Still not. I mean, this headset will be likely over $1,000. Everybody hoped for 600 to 800, but we saw the price of Steam Machine. Everything is like very expensive right now, the hardware. So they will put it over $1,000 and over €1,000, and this will not save VR to the mass market. I don't think so. So we have another headset which is good. We have forwarded streaming and things, yeah. And we also know that Valve is, that people like Valve more than they do Meta, right? But it will be cool. As you know, I already tried an early version of Steam Frame. I loved it. It was really cool, very comfortable and so on. But I will also have to buy the final version. I want to buy the final version. And I don't know when I get this. I also have to put myself into the queue and wait. And I just have to be lucky, or I'm not lucky. I will just put out the review as soon as it's ready. What I can't tell you something else. But I'm still looking forward to that. Pretty bad news for mixed reality headset Lynx. So the mother company SL Process, they are done. Yeah, so they shut down, and now Essilor Luxottica takes over Lynx as well. Yeah, so Essilor Luxottica, they are doing glasses, like also the Ray-Ban glasses together with Meta and so on. So they focus heavily on glasses. And so this is very, very unlikely that the mixed reality headset Lynx R2 will get on the market. I think this will not happen anymore, unfortunately. But let's be honest, the first Lynx R1 was really bad. I tried it and it was really bad. Yeah, unfortunately, because I love this guy, the CEO, Stan Larrock. He's a nice guy. Yeah, but yeah, he's not changing to Essilor Luxottica. He's going in a working at a drone manufacturer Parrot. Yeah. So guys, you expect that the Lynx R2 will never see the light on the market, never. And let's check out the releases this week. So on MetaQuest, as always, you get 10% off with my coupon code VoodooDE. For example, for Quantum Void, this is a space adventure with puzzles. We are in space on a spaceship. We also are in corridors of spaceship and so on. This is also a kind of Metroidvania. We also have this game on Steam for PC VR. Yeah, we also have Quantum Void, and the reviews are pretty good here. And then we have Geronimo. This is a tactical multiplayer shooter, also co-op, also single player, only for PC VR. This looks pretty interesting. Should try it out as soon as I'm at home. And then we have a Dino Quest VR. This is, I would say it's a dino action adventure. And then we have Sharks. This is a sandbox game where you are a shark and you can create chaos. And then we also have Fixer Undercover. This is an escape room game that was already released on Quest and now on PC VR. And then Armada VR. This is a action arcade game. I didn't find something new on the PlayStation VR 2 this week. And let's check out the sales. On Quest, we have Moss for $8.99, Moss 2 for also $8.99, Until You Fall, nice melee fighting game, $11. Then Lost Recipes, a cooking game, an ancient cooking game for $50. Morals Homestead is a nice sandbox farming game, I would say, for 50. And then we have on Steam The Last Clockwinder. This is also a nice adventure, puzzle adventure, 70%. Mask Maker, also an adventure, 70%. Fisherman's Tale, also a puzzle adventure, 70%. On the PlayStation VR 2, Vampire the Masquerade Justice, you get 75% off. Propagation Paradise Hotel, nice horror game, 70% off. Cities VR, 80% off. Alien Rogue Incursion is 75% off. And Resident Evil Village is also 75% off. So guys, please consider to support me via channel membership. In the description, from $2 you get behind the scenes videos, early access to videos, and a lot of more things on the higher tiers. Check it out in the description and on my channel. And thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE